everyone, Brent Wilson here. I am heading out to do some hiking and some photography today. I am here in Banff National Park. Just stopped here at kind of a pull-out rest stop type area along the highway. I need to look at the guidebook a bit and finalize where I'm planning to go hiking and how to get there. So, it's not the best weather day. Kind of some mixed sun and clouds and some rain showers now and then. But it's not too terrible. I think it'll be a good day to get some good pictures. So, anyway, have a great time watching and take care. Hey, I decided to hike up to Helen Lake, and I'm hoping to climb Cirque Peak, which you can see behind me. So we'll just see how the weather holds out and stuff like that. But I am here at Helen Lake, so you can see a bit of the lake there. Overall, quite a beautiful hike coming up here. It's a bit breezy. The sun kind of comes and goes, so it's not super warm, but it is still beautiful. I saw a fairly large marmot a bit ago. That was kind of neat to see. So anyway, this is where I am so far, and we'll see how the climb goes on that peak behind me. Thanks for watching. Hello, I have gotten up onto the ridge here above Helen Lake and moved my way, traveled along the ridge for a ways. I'm getting much higher up. You can see Cirque Peak there behind me. It's looking much closer. I'm gonna flip the camera around, hopefully. Actually, maybe not. I'll just turn around so that you can see Helen Lake way down below me there. So there's Helen Lake, and you can see out kind of the valley that Icefields Parkway is in down there. That's looking kind of down toward Lake Louise way off. Not that you can see it from here, but it's kind of in that direction. So what I've got coming up here is a rock band to get through. You can see that there kind of just to the side of my head there. So I need to go up this little ridge here, kind of work my way up and through the rock band, and then over eventually, sorry, not that way, back over here onto the scree slope to get up Cirque Peak. So that's the plan. The weather's still not great, but it doesn't seem to be like bad or deteriorating quickly or anything like that. So I think this is just kind of what I can expect for the afternoon. So it is currently 6:21 p.m. So I need to keep moving here just to make sure that I don't get stuck up here too late. Sundown here is not until about 10:06 p.m. So I do have a lot of daylight left, so I should be fine. It just depends how quickly I make it up Cirque Peak here. As I get higher, the air's thinner, of course, and I'll probably be stopping more and more debris. So anyway, this is where I am, and hope you're enjoying this video. All right, I'm here again. Seem to have had a little bit of trouble with the route finding. I thought I was going to be going up that little ridge and through the rock band, but there seemed to be a kind of a trail pathway sort of thing further to the left, and so I followed that for quite a ways now, and it just doesn't seem to be getting me to where I want to be, which is up on top of this ridge band, rock band thing. So it's been a little sketchy in places. No, I mean, I am kind of scared of heights, so it hasn't been my favorite. A little narrow in spots, that sort of thing. But I think what I'm going to do now is go ahead and head back the way I came, come back around kind of to the actual ridge line more, and try to get up to the rock band there at that spot. So hopefully all goes well. Well, here I am on Cirque Peak. You can see the little stack of rocks here marking the top. It was quite a workout getting up here. Probably didn't help that I took that wrong way earlier. I did backtrack and then found it quite simple and straightforward getting up the rock band there near the actual ridge. So that worked out much better. And then basically it was a lot of scree just coming up. The upper part is quite steep and was quite soft and damp. There were a lot of places where you take a step and then your foot slides backwards a bit. I'm glad I had trekking poles. Once I got up to near the false summit, it goes back to rock. And so I ended up leaving my trekking poles kind of there near the base of the rock, and that way I was able to use my hands scrambling up. Got up near the top of the false summit and was able to see over to the real summit here. So I had to drop back down a bit and then scramble up here to this summit. It's not a real big place up here. All right, I'm still up here on Cirque Peak. It is snowing lightly and pretty socked in some directions with cloud. I can still see some stuff down below, but it's not the greatest view right now. So I'm not gonna be staying up here very long. It's after 8 o'clock, so I have less than 2 hours until the sun sets. And I definitely wanna be down to Helen Lake and hopefully beyond before the sun sets. So, plus it's a little chilly up here and the views are better a little lower below the clouds. So anyway, I will check back in again sometime here. Take care. Alright, so I'm down here near Helen Lake again. It was quite a workout coming down. Went much faster than going up, but it still was not easy. I'm glad to be down here where it's not as steep, so I don't have to be like putting the brakes on so much, because that definitely is rough on the knees and the leg muscles and whatever. So you can see Cirque Peak behind me there. It still has some cloud cover up near the top. And I'll just show you a little bit of Helen Lake. It's quite a beautiful spot, really. Very beautiful. So it is currently 9:20. So I'm down to definitely less than an hour before the sun sets. Well, I made it back to the vehicle here at the trailhead. It is 10:53, so it's well after the sunset, but one nice thing up here in northern areas, it stays light for quite a while after the sun sets in the summer. So I didn't even have to use my headlamp coming out, so it's good to be back here, although I wish I was home and crawling into bed. I'm exhausted. But yeah, thanks for coming along on this adventure.